Hello everybody, how's it going out there? Adapa11 here with another Star Wars action figure review. Now this time we're going to go to the 30th anniversary collection and take a look at the expanded universe Rebel Vanguard Trooper. Now this is an anti-vehicle infantry member of the Rebel Alliance, and this will be the first one in my collection, so I'm very happy to see what this warrior can bring to the Rebel forces. Now on the back here we have, if I can get my focus to work and my zoom, a little bit of a profile of our figure, by the way, which card number is 53 as we see here. Okay, Rebel Vanguard Trooper. These Rebel soldiers are demolition experts who specialize in destroying Imperial ground and air vehicles. Always given the tough assignments, they employ heavy weapons capable of causing significant damage and destruction that will weaken the advance of Imperial vehicles in battle. Character profile is as such. Species, human. Status, Rebel soldier. Weapons of choice. HH-15 projectile launcher. Characteristic, anti-vehicle division. So, let's open up this Rebel Vanguard Trooper and check him out. Okay, so here we have the Vanguard Trooper's secondary weapon, the Rebel blaster pistol, with a little bit of paint detail at the end of the nozzle. The character, or say the figure, does have a holster here for it to go into, so that's good. I'm not a big fan of when they give us a character with a pistol. I'll get that in there later to save time. And then they don't have a holster to put it in. I see that they do that with a lot of the X-Wing pilots. Okay, now his primary weapon I like a lot. It seems to me that they fashioned the weapon primarily for this molded character, which is pretty much the same as the Rebel Trooper that you see here to my left. The same body style, same mold, just a same articulation, same everything, just a different jacket, I believe. I'd have to look at that further. Yeah, it's a different jacket. So, yeah, exactly it is. So we see here that this is actually a pretty cool looking weapon. This double H, oh, the card, I don't have the card. Oh yeah, here it is. The double H 15 projectile. Now, as we see here, it's got a little bit of paint detail at the end. And I like the eye thing, or the visuals, the targeting system that he has here. My lighting isn't too good here. We can see here that you can get it really lined up well with his eyes. And the trigger finger right here goes right on there. His left hand can hold under the stop right here under the nozzle. The visual targeting system can line up with his eyes really well. So I'm really impressed with the mold. Basic looking, but really cool. Really cool. Let's take a look at the character. Helmet does come off. Pretty good mold. Look familiar? Does it look familiar? Well, I think these brothers are literally brothers. They're twin brothers, and one evidently went to demolition school and the other one went to standard infantry. So it looks like they use the same head, same body, different jackets. And we have here ball joint articulated head, swivel action at the shoulders, swivel action at the forearms, just superior to the wrists. And this swivel action is superior to the elbow. Not a big fan of this, but it works well with this Vanguard just because of the double H projectile. He's got swivel action at the waist, hips bilateral, ball joint action, knees, and ankles. So that's cool. Now, though he does have the ball joint articulation at the knees and ankles, there's something else that's kind of awkward about the character that I'm not a big fan of, and that is the wide stance. Now, I could argue, of course, that the wide stance would be necessary because of his primary weapon being a projectile. So, of course, he's going to have a wide stance to prepare for the push back of force. But if you put him into a lineup and you have your stands, and if they're like the Marauder stands, they can keep everybody in a nice order, then it kind of breaks up the order because his stance is wide and everybody else's stance is, well, pretty much standard. But yeah, it's a pretty nice character. I mean, I like him more so than the ones over here, just because he seems to the one on the left is good, but there are some other characters, gosh, I can get them standing, they have the same mold on the left, but they're white guys, and they look more fitting for a desert because they don't have the camo on the pants and whatnot. But though he doesn't, he still seems to fit in. He doesn't have a brown jacket, doesn't have a tan or brown shirt. He does have I don't know, it's hard to explain. I should have grabbed the other characters, but they're tucked away. So I guess that's it. I'd give him probably I'd say 7.9 to 8.1. I can give him gosh, I really don't like the wide stance. I'd give him 7.9 to 8. I'd give him a B. All right, yeah, I'll give him a B. Forgot to show you the helmet. All right, well, another Rebel Trooper to add to my forces. All right, well, thanks for the time. Thanks for the like and the subscribe if you haven't done so. And I'll see you next time. May the Force be with you, and take care, everybody. Goodbye.